The purpose of this video is to teach students in my class how to efficiently search the internet. One of our regular assignments is to define vocab words. In Unit 2, we have a certain batch of vocab words, and let's look for a definition to the phrase data type. You could go to Google and just hope to get lucky. But this search found 696 million results. That's no good. You could also go to my homepage and find the unit that we're working on and just hope to find the word somewhere in the lecture notes for that unit. But you might not know which specific lecture note page to go to. So here's a better solution. Notice the website address for Visual Basic, minich.com/education/yo/vb. That shows that as a teacher, I've organized my website in a way that everything's at minich.com, but within the minich.com domain, I have 1,000 or so web pages that are stored in the education folder, and within there I have a folder for my high school Why I'm Missing, and within there all of my Visual Basic web pages are organized in a folder called VB. So this also takes you to the Visual Basic homepage, not to be confused with the homepage for, let's say, my Java course, or even the website for the class that I teach in C++ at the local Penn State University branch campus. So we really have to be efficient with our searching, otherwise we get too many Google results. So here's what you do. Remembering that my lecture notes are organized at this address. All of the lecture notes are found at that address. So we go to Google, and instead of just searching for data type, we type the special word site, : followed by minich.com, followed by, well, let's just type data type and see what happens. This returns 197 web pages that contain the phrase data type. That could include web pages that only include the word data, or pages that only include the word type. So let's put quotes around data type so that we're sure that those two words appear in the result next to each other. Well, we've narrowed it down to 165 pages instead of 197. Still too much work to have to go through all these web pages looking for a definition for data type in the Visual Basic programming language. Notice that some of these web pages cover my teaching materials for RAC, another local college where I teach Visual Basic, or the website for Java, which might not have anything to do with data type in Visual Basic, and so on. So to refine this search even better, we add to minich.com the rest of the web page address that we know where the lecture notes are stored for Visual Basic. I believe it was education/yo/vb/lecture notes. Now we've narrowed down our results to just 9 pages. And they're guaranteed to all be web pages in the lecture notes section of VB, which is part of my YO website, which of course is all at minich.com. So there you go, folks. This helps you search the internet a lot better. And from here, well, you might choose the top link, which is indeed the page where I explain what data type is for Visual Basic students. Now this page contains lots of text, and you might not have enough time or the interest to read all of it, and it might even take too long to skim the page looking for data type. So use another trick. In pretty much every web browser, you can find a way to do a find. In this case, the find with Google Chrome can be accessed by clicking this menu command or by holding down Command F on the keyboard. On a Windows computer, this is usually Control F. This trick works in Microsoft Word and many other programs. So I'm now going to hold down Command F, and that brings up this little box, a little search box, where I can type data type. It has now found data type in 17 places on this web page, and they're highlighted in yellow. This saves time and helps you find the word in a large web page, kind of like finding a needle in a haystack. So there you have it. We used Google in a very efficient way to focus on Minich.com's YO Visual Basic lecture notes section of my website, and within this web page we found data type very easily by using Command F and then typing in something here. One other point that I'll make is that any time that you're searching for a specific site and you use Google, as we did in our example, by typing site : you can do this for other websites like apple.com. By typing the word or the phrase iPhone 5C, surrounded in double quotes here just to make sure that I only find web pages that include both iPhone and 5C. I found, wow, over 1 million web pages at apple.com. If I didn't put the quotes there, it's only 728,000. Which doesn't really make sense to me, but at any rate, I'll put the quotes back on Apple iPhone 5C. And we have found a lot of results. Well, that's no good, because a lot of these web pages might not be active web pages that Apple is including. For example, the store at apple.com, they might not directly explain anything about an iPhone 5C at some of these pages. So a better solution would be to go to apple.com and look on that company's homepage for a search tool. And usually that search tool is found in the upper right corner, not always. And usually it's found with a magnifying glass. So you could type iPhone 5C there, and without the help of Google, this is the internal search engine of Apple's website, but they are giving you 72 results, web pages where iPhone 5C is mentioned. And these are probably this is probably a better set of web pages to find the information that you need rather than using Google, even with the trick using Cite that I taught you earlier. Other websites, such as Microsoft.com, have their own search tools. I could search for Xbox 360 using the search tool at Microsoft. And of course our own school district homepage at yoarea.org, we have a little search box where you can type in a teacher's name and find the results that way. Good luck in focusing your future internet web searches for information that you'll be looking up for the rest of your life.